The Sports Desk wraps up the winter sports season and debuts the ladies of the Diamonds. Can West be best in the Bay League once again? The Lady Saxons sparkled all the way to the finals last year. What's up this season? And the South Spartans are the young guns. Can they throw the heat? Get fired up, Torrance, because it starts right now. Hello and welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Bonnie Prickitt. Before we dive into the softball previews, let's go ahead and take a look at the remaining winter prep sports scores. We'll go to the hardwood first. The Bishop Montgomery Knights were invited to the Division IV CIF Prep State Playoffs, and they did a pretty good job. They played 13th seeded Mission Prep and won big time 81-43. Kristen Alley led the Lady Knights in scoring with 24 points. Chelsea Aaron contributed with 10 points. 6 other Lady Knights each tipped in 6 points apiece. Even without a main piece to their puzzle, Devin Brookshire, she will most likely not be back till next season. Good luck at the Lady Knights play St. Anthony in the next round. Let's go and take a look at the West boys soccer team. They went 3 games deeper than last season, but stopped there as they played into double overtime against Santa Barbara. The Warriors made a valiant effort, but fell in the penalty kick session 2-1. The final season record is a good one at 16-7-5. They did not get invited to the regional tournament. Moving over to the girls soccer team that made it to the semis. The Lady Spartans were playing hard and had many missed opportunities at the net, but the second half penalty, unfortunately, it was a kick. It went all the way past the goalie into the back left, and after the PK went in, they just couldn't get their game back. The Spartans finished their season with a great 19-7-4 record. And that wraps it up for scores till Bishop Montgomery continues its postseason success all the way to winning state. I just see it. Let's go ahead and have a video wrap-up of all of your favorite prep season, your prep winter sports. And you sent in your favorites. The Sports Desk, really, you helped us uncover a few athletes that we'll be profiling in the coming weeks. Thank you for that. And perhaps you'll see your favorite wrestler or a basketball player that's also a track and field star. But for now, let's take a look back at the past winter sports season brought to you by Sports Desk reporter Karen Bright.
It was an exciting winter season for Torrance sports. From the hardwood to the mats to the pitch, the action was hot, and here's how it all went down. The Lady Tartars dominated the Pioneer League with a 9-1-0 league record, taking the title for the first time in 14 years for Torrance and qualifying for postseason play. The season didn't go as well for the guys. They found themselves at the bottom of the Pioneer League with a disappointing 1-7-2 league showing. On to the hardwood, the Lady Tartars were led by sophomore center Ayana Ayono, who averaged 9.4 points per game, helping her team to a third-place Pioneer League ranking, going 16-10-0 overall in the season. The guys went 11-17-0 overall, ranked 4th in the Pioneer League, and had a 4-7-0 Pioneer League record. On to the mats, Torrance had a strong showing at the CIF tournament. AJ Pestano at 103 pounds placed second. Eric Carrillo at 135 pounds placed third. The Bishop Montgomery Knights had a successful season on the court, taking the Delray League title with a perfect 8-0 league record. The Lady Knights advanced through the CIF playoffs to the finals, led by senior Kristen Ale. She averaged 9.8 points, 3 assists per game. The Lady Knights finished with a 22-11-0 record for the season. On the pitch, the Knights placed second in the Delray League. Senior forward Charles Parker scored 8 goals on the season and took his team to CIF Round 2. It was a stellar season for South Spartan soccer. The Spartans placed second in the Pioneer League at 5-1-2, while senior midfielder Caitlin Proven led the Lady Spartans with 12 goals, 8 assists, to a second-place Pioneer League finish and the CIF semis. Both Spartan basketball squads had a 3-7-0 league record. The Lady Spartans, led by junior Jean Dulay, averaged 7 points per game. Junior Caitlin Santos averaged 6. Spartan wrestling found themselves on top, taking the Pioneer League title. Spartan wrestling standout Koa Aliviado placed third in the CIFs. 3 North Saxon teams had first place Pioneer League finishes this year. On the pitch, senior midfielder Claudio Rodriguez hit the back of the net 11 times with 8 assists. On the hardwood, the Saxon charge was led by senior Eric Morris and junior guard Chris Garcia, both averaging 16.5 points a game. And Jocelyn Barnes led the Lady Saxons to their league title, averaging 9.1 points per game. North placed second in league wrestling, but Johnson Mai took first in the CIF tournament at 103 pounds. Masaki Fukushima took third at 125 pounds. The West Boys soccer team finished with a 16-7-5 overall record for a winning season. The ladies 6-6-3 in Bay League play. On the hardwood, the Warriors placed 5th in the Bay League at 3-7-0, and senior guard Kelsey Ishigo put up an average of 11.9 points per game to take the Lady Warriors to third. That was your winter sports wrap-up. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Karen Bright.
Thanks, Karen, so much for that wrap-up. There were so many moments to remember. I have to say that the West and Torrance girls basketball playoff game was one of my favorite for sure. And now that it's time for a wrap-up, it's time for a spring forward. The Lady Saxons made it to the CIF finals last year, but they lost 3 key players at graduation. What do you expect this year? Stick around to find out.
Every day, thousands of people are diagnosed with macular degeneration, a disabling eye disease that leads to severe vision loss. As a scientist conducting research for the American Health Assistance Foundation, I want you to know that there is hope that a cure and new treatments for macular degeneration will soon be found, but only if we can continue our groundbreaking research. Learn about my research. Call 1-800-437-2423 or visit ahaf.org for free publications on eye disease.
Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes. Average foot speed over uneven terrain, barring any injuries, is 4 miles per hour. What I need from each and every one of you is a full target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and dog house in that area. Your fugitive has just cashed in his 401k plan, and all he had to do was roll it over.
Learn about rollovers and protecting your financial future, and choose to save.
You can't mess with a big dog.
Travel advisories to small business loans, student loans, to taxes online. Whether you have information to get or ideas to give, USA.gov is the official place to connect with your government. From surplus car auctions to finding a new job, our new mobile apps will keep you updated on the go. So check out USA.gov, because the country runs better when we stay connected.
If I ride, I will know the way the trees smell after the rain. I will grow a heart so strong that hospitals will take Tuesdays off. If I ride, road rage will turn into laughter, and oil tankers will haul chocolate milk. And I won't be a boy or a girl. I will just be a rider.
Welcome back. The spring sports season is here, and softball is all the rage on this edition. We are going to start with our previews, and it's going to be the Lady Saxons. North is ranked in the preseason coaches poll with good reason. They are returning a core group of their lineup from last season. These ladies are battle-tested, but there are a few things from last year that they would rather forget as they focus on the bases ahead of them.
The 2011 Lady Saxon softball team isn't thinking about losing in the CIF finals last year or not getting the Pioneer League crown, but things are looking better, and 3-year starter Coco Tauali'i tells us why.
Just our hitting game has improved a lot, and our chemistry has been great through this whole year, and we've connected as a team, and we hope that gets us through this season.
3 key players that got them through last season are all off playing college ball. Selena Thornton's at Biola, Amanda Wondergym is at Mesa Community College, and Sammy Alvalar is over at UT El Paso.
I think there's a feeling of, wow, even though we didn't lose a lot of quantity, we lost a lot of quality. So I think this group is on a mission to prove, hey, you know we lost 3 big-time players, but we feel very comfortable with who we have you know, stepping up to replace them. And we feel we have a good 1-2 ace combination with Molly Winders and Kelsey Torrance. So we're expecting big things from them on the mound.
The Saxons list of returning players is long, but there's much to be expected of Coco Ta'ali'i, who's playing shortstop, and Monique Gonzalez, who's fourth-year varsity, and of course we cannot forget Alex Perez. She leads both on the field and off.
You know, I usually get kind of serious in like important games, but we definitely do have each other's back. Like when somebody's goofing off, like it doesn't matter if you're a sophomore or a junior, like you could tell each other to like get into the game.
Most of the Lady Saxons have travel ball background, leading to higher competition and more knowledge of the game, leading them to know exactly what they must work on to be a better team.
And just keep our errors down to a minimal and not think as much, just go out and have fun.
So you mix in a little bit of fun, high competition, and expectations. What are you left with?
Well, North High swagger, we definitely rep our blue. And we're definitely proud of our rings and proud of what we stand for and everything. We got blue pride. And, you know, when we come on the field, we definitely don't get intimidated. We see a team and we go, all right, we could beat them and everything because, you know, we have beat teams that we're the underdogs in. So we definitely carry the swagger with us.
These Lady Saxons might.
And the key losses for the Lady Saxons begin in no special order for any of these lists, by the way, with Amanda Wondergym. She's over at the Arizona State Feeder School, Mesa Community College. Catcher Selena Thornton is local here at Biola. And Sammy Avalar is getting some time at UT El Paso. The long list of key returners mean a lot is to be expected of this Saxon team. Coco is returning at shortstop. Sydney Haleen is at second, who is on first but Monique Gonzalez. Alex Perez is over at third. The stellar Molly Winders is winding up on the mound, and Vanessa Gonzalez and Megan Otino are two of the Angels in the outfield. And the South Spartans are the young guns of the Pioneer League yet again. With loss of all-star pitcher Jessica Chernas and Texas A&M Prairie View catcher Leanna Flores, the Spartans must gain momentum early. There's a lot to look forward to regarding their core players, though Karen Bright shows us just how these ladies are ready to bring it this season.
The Lady Spartans return to the diamond with an experienced squad. With most of last year's playoff team still intact, head coach Kevin Van Wardenberg and his players say to expect an exciting season. Last year, the Lady Spartans made the playoffs for the second year in a row. This year, they believe that last season's experiences are the very thing that will help take them even further.
Last year's team, we had great team chemistry. We had some good leaders, but we have some leaders that are going to be able to pull through this year as well because they taught us well. And last year, it was just a lot of fun. We learned a lot because of how far we went and all the situations we've been put through. And we do have a lot of good returners, like our core is mostly returners. So we're able to learn from our past experiences, and it's going to be a good season.
With the core returning, this year's Lady Spartans have many strengths.
We have very good slappers, I think, is team strength. Me and Paige, we work really hard, so that's good. Our middle infielders and our corners are really good. We attack all the balls, so that's good. Our pitching, our two pitchers are also really good. They work really hard, and our catcher has an awesome arm. And our outfield, too. I mean, they don't miss many balls, so that's good.
The Lady Spartans also sport a pull-through-anything attitude, something they demonstrated in their first preseason game against West, overcoming a 3-0 deficit to take the win. With the season at its start, head coach Van Wardenberg tells us what his squad brings to the plate.
A winning attitude, and that's something that the girls bring with them already. You know, we want to keep a winning tradition here at South Softball. It's tough. We got a tough league. We have to come out ready to play every day, and that's what we're looking to do. And whether it be practice, a game, we want to play hard every inning, every pitch.
Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Karen Bright.
And thanks so much to Karen Bright for getting that story to us. The key losses are Jessica Chernas on the mound and Leanna Flores, who's playing over at Texas A&M Prairie View. The returners are Paige Kissling in the outfield, and outfielders Ashley Phelps and Shannon Hokama are returning again for the Spartans. Good luck to the Pioneer League. Good luck to the ladies in the Pioneer League. There are some big changes for the West Warriors softball team, so stick around if you want to find out just what they are.
Hi, I'm Emmett Smith. Sports has given me a lot to smile about over the years, but as an athlete and the father of young athletes, I know how important it is to protect yourself from injury. That's why I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to encourage athletes of all ages to play it safe when it comes to sports. I've seen firsthand how quickly an accident can happen when out on the field, the court, or even the dance floor. And because orthodontists are specialists in helping kids and young adults obtain a healthy, beautiful smile, the last thing they want to see is a patient get injured because they weren't properly equipped. No matter the sport, wearing protective gear like mouth guards, face masks, and helmets can reduce the risk of injury and keep you in the game. Athletic competition brings some of the greatest joys in life. There's nothing more rewarding than a lifetime of healthy, beautiful smiles. For more information on how you can play it safe, visit braces.org.
Alzheimer's disease, if left unchecked, will strike millions, including baby boomers, their children, and grandchildren in the coming years. As a scientist studying Alzheimer's disease for the American Health Assistance Foundation, I'm well aware that continued research is our only hope for finding a cure. Call 1-800-437-2423 or visit ahaf.org for free publications on Alzheimer's. Learn what you can do to help battle this deadly disease.
Because play might be the best way to fight obesity.
Because staying connected makes my family stronger.
Because a safe place after school can lead to success in school.
Because physical activity is vital to my health and well-being.
Because I need to make my world better.
Because playing team sports teaches character and social skills.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Let's now move over to the Bay League, and we're going to focus on the Lady Warrior softball team. This program is still trying to find its place in the tough Bay League after a coaching carousel the last several years. With a new perspective, the returning players are guided under Coach Corey Hans. Let's go ahead and take a look at a team that hopes to be inspired.
The Warrior softball team has had to overcome many changes in the last few years, not just losing players, but try 3 coaches in 5 years. A new year brings a new coach, meaning a new outlook on what they can do in the Bay League.
Well, I hope we can compete in the Bay League, at least for a playoff spot. I don't know if we can contend for a Bay League title, but we're going to work at that.
New head coach Corey Hans is a West alum and has been assisting with the football program for years. He's already made a good impact with the Lady Warriors.
He pushes us and he's really encouraging and he thinks we can do really well, and so having the encouragement helps.
No matter what, like if we give 100% effort, he'll be fine with the outcome of the game, and he's very encouraging to us.
The Lady Warriors missed making the playoffs by 1 game last year. So if this new supportive coach strategy is helping, then there's got to be something else the Lady Warriors have up their sleeve to be very happy.
I think we were pretty good last year. We just didn't really, we weren't really as a team, but I think this year we're more like that, so I think maybe we'll have a better chance this year of getting to CIF.
Saying this Warrior softball team is young is an understatement. 4 seniors, only 2 of them start. They are led by junior captain Kimi Takahashi, who's strong on the mound. Kimi is backed up by what Coach Han believes is good defense. They're simply going to have to take the preseason to work out all the kinks, and really, that's just going to come with trust. Key returners, second baseman Kelly Sakamoto and Kelly Atkinson know how to get on base and are usually at the top of the lineup. But this team still has some heavy hitters that know how to run the bases. This team might be full of underclassmen and be in a tough Bay League, but Coach Hans likes what he sees.
They're a great bunch of girls. They're working really hard this year. They're just young, and we got a lot of time to work.
This team has encouragement, and that can only mean that they will get better. So you might be watching a young team, but don't forget, you could be watching the next team.
The Lady Warriors are missing Amanda Oslin. There's a big spot to fill with Rachel Hanners gone at the shortstop position, and Caitlin Campbell brought leadership to the table. but Kimi Takahashi and Kelly Atkinson are filling that role out as captains. Amanda Ross is in the outfield, and Kelsey Sakamoto is on second base. Good luck to the Lady Spartans in the Bay League. Next week, we're going to wrap up the rest of the softball teams for you, and we'll let you decide who the best baseball team will be. But you know my favorite part of next week's show? The Torrance Little League grand opening is going to be featured here on the Sports Desk. So make sure to tune into Channel 3 on Time Warner or 31 on Verizon Vios. And how do you get more info? Well, go ahead and take a look at the information on your screen and give us a call at 310-618-5762. You can email us at thesportsdesk@torranceca.gov. You can view all of our shows online for the last several years on torranceca.gov as well. And the shows from 2010 and a lot of them from 2011 are on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching the Sports Desk. That's all we have time for this week. So until next time, Torrance, play hard.